Once we get the fish schooling on the surface, something that we normally don't get to do too much in Southern California, but down here in Baja, you get to do quite a bit, and especially on the Dorado, is a popper type bait. This is a creek chub, and this thing is awesome on the Dorado. It's a lot of fun to fish from maybe a ponga or something, even from the cruisers when you get the fish schooling, and you just make it pop, pop, and the fish jump all over it. And the regular pencil popper works really good. This will work good too. Because they're weighted, they'll sit like this in the water. You just, push them forward, makes the water squirt up. It works really good on the fish. And then you might want to try something like, regular Sarah Spook, but the saltwater model. It has an extra mirror tape on there. Works really good. And then I'll even carry the creek chub in a smaller model like this. If I'm fishing something light, like maybe a bass rig with 14-pound super silver thread, something like that would work fine. And we have our little mullets and stuff. And the jumping minnow, again, this is another designer lure, autograph lure by Mark Solson. This works good too. So you can see you can fish them with a variety of artificial baits. You have 40-pound leader on there too, or did you move up a heavier line?
Heavier on the leader.
What do you have on that?
50.
50 pound? So he's fishing a 40-pound main line, and he's got the 50-pound super silver thread as his leader.
There we go.
All right, Jack.
That's a nice one. Very happy.
Let's get this guy in the boat. All right. Oh, nice bull. Look at the beautiful color there.
Oh.
Gold color.
Yeah, it's funny. Some of them show a bright gold, sometimes show a bright green.
Yeah, I see some that are kind of like bluish color when I catch them.
And the blue.
Yeah, especially when you fish on the other side of Mexico.
Nice bull.
Caribbean side.
I don't know. That's about the same as the other one.
At least.
No, it ain't maybe even bigger. I'll have to admit.
Yeah. This is a 30-pound super silver thread with a 50-pound leader. And he's not done yet.
The other way. Back again.
All right. Oh! I got it. That's okay. I got it. No problema. So I always keep it in free spool. But we had that fish right up to the boat there, Jack, and so he just kind of pulled out of the gaff. And the only reason we still have that fish on, I learned this a long time ago in party boat fishing, is whenever they gaff the fish, to just keep it at the reel and free spool.
I just loosen up quick on the drag.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the only reason he had it, because if it wouldn't have been in free spool, it would have just busted off.
It's a nice fish.
Yep.
Hang on.
See if I can keep him on this side of the boat. Right there. Oh, looking bigger and bigger.
After all, I think you took the lead.
I might have the lead here. That's a nice fish. A beautiful fish. All right.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, Jose. All right. One each.
Congrats. Great catch.
Now, picking out the right gear and tackle to bring ponga fishing is a lot different than going out on a large party boat out in Southern California. You don't have the ability, like you do on a party boat, to bring 8 or 9 different rods with you, 2 tackle boxes, and all that stuff. When you come ponga fishing, you have to be very selective about your tackle. And myself and Jack, we had the advantage of doing this for many years. Jack's fished down here a lot more than me. Because I know you've had this one skipper.
14 years.
Yeah, so I don't even want to. How many years have you been coming down to Baja?
About 30.
30 years? I'm 35, so you can tell.
I'm 39.
So we might just talk a little bit for a moment about the gear. Now, like I said, you have to be specific. You don't want to drag all kinds of gear for, all kinds of different possibilities. If we were fishing for calico bass out of LA, you'd probably have one rod just for fishing iron jig, one rod for fishing plastics, another rod for fishing live bait, and they might all be 20 or 30 pound sticks. Whereas here, what you have to do is have different gear that you can use for multiple different situations. Now here we have a 500 size reel. It's an accurate reel, and the rig that I'm using for this right now is live bait fishing. That first Dorado you saw that I caught, just like this. It's a real simple rig. Because we're slow trolling, our skipper likes us to use a swivel, and that's what we have here. We've got a swivel, ball bearing swivel, a short leader, and what I normally do with the leader is start off with the leader that's about 3 or 4 feet long, and then as each time I catch a fish, cut it to where it's no longer all nicked up, and then tie on a new hook. And I'll usually switch hooks every fish or every 2 fish. And the hook again is a Mustad 7/0 live bait hook. It works great for this. Now Jack's got a little bit different rig. Because the mackerel are so large, Jack likes to go with a tandem rig.
Still using the Mustad 7/0.
Right. And this is the new designer hooks that they have. You can see that accurate point on there. And you snelled the first one.
Not as a slide, it holds.
And then also snells that one on. And pins the bait on, and we'll show you how that looks baited.